Hi, I'm in Atlanta in Midtown, and today I want to quickly talk about greed. Greed makes people poor, and when you look at it, because people have always the dream to become quickly rich, very rich, and becoming millionaire overnight, that thing. And it's built into us humans to have that thought, and because of that thought we do irrational things. Like one irrational thing is that we play lottery, we go in casinos, we gamble with stocks, we speculate like crazy, and we do stupid things from a rational point of view. When you look at it, the chance of winning the lottery is so little. It is like you could flush the toilet and millions would come out. The chance of that would be higher. So it's people call it's a tax for the dumb people to play lotto, because half of the money you pay in goes into taxes and fees and so on, and so alone that tells you that 50% doesn't go back to the gamblers. It's kind of a scam actually. Okay, anyway, so the greed makes people poor, and greed is a huge problem, and you should always think, you should take emotions out of it and think rationally about an investment. So you think long term before you decide about it. You think if there are emotions built in an investment decision. And well, one good way is to think like for decades, or maybe for the next generation. Like Warren Buffett thinks always. He bought an investment property around New York University in Manhattan, downtown Manhattan, and he bought that real estate property for his children and the children of his children. So he didn't think about like in a perspective of 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. He thought it for generations, and that helps you to take out emotions, and then you can decide rationally much better. Otherwise you will shred your money quickly, because when you have all these dreams and they just lead to stupidity. Okay, that's all for today from Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and around here in the neighborhood is Miss Mitchell, Margaret. She wrote the bestseller Gone with the Wind, and I went to her house. It's amazing how she lived, and she was before a journalist before she started her book writing. Because she was very sick, she couldn't work, and she was sitting at her house in a corner and wrote that masterpiece Gone with the Wind that became so world famous, and that the movie broke all records. And she still sells. The book is still a bestseller. I think at the time when it was published, it was the most sold book besides the Bible, and it's still I think she sells every year like several 100,000 pieces in all languages, and she was always a rational decider. And okay, that's all for today.